Someone please confirm if my screen is visible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great. So it has been created, guys, in both of the virtual networks. I have my virtual network gateway, which is completed. Let me show it to you how it looks. If I go here and search for virtual network gateway, so this is how it looks. Tsoft. It is in the Tsoft resource group. It is in East US. UT-Kloud virtual network gateway. It is in UT-Kloud resource group, though it doesn't matter. You can have in any resource group. Location matters. It is in Australia, East US location. Right? Gateway, I have selected VPN for both of them. We are not doing any express route practical. Okay? Virtual network. These are the virtual networks I have selected. And these are the virtual networks where I have my machines, these two machines, which are yet not talking to each other. Can you see they are talking to each other? They are not. Why not? Why are they not talking to each other, guys?
Pairing is not done.
Yes. So it is not called pairing in this case, right? Uh, let's come back to the components. We needed a virtual network. We have it. We needed gateway subnet. We had it. Virtual network gateway. We created right now. We required a local network gateway. Now, what is local network gateway? I will explain it to you in a minute. I don't need it when I do two VNet peering, or sorry, two VNet connection in same tenant. तब मुझको इसकी जरूरत नहीं है. Local network gateway. Let me open that notepad. Yeah. If this is the case, different subscription, it's different. Here. In this case, I can use VPN, but I do not need your local network gateway. It's not the virtual network gateway, guys. Virtual network gateway लग रहा है. इसमें local network gateway not needed. ठीक है. So what are we doing now? मैं जो दो connect कर रहा हूँ दोनों भी same subscription में है. So do we need local network gateway? We don't require local network gateway. Now, what is it? How do we use it? Why do we use it? I'll show it to you once we go ahead and when I try to sync up with, when I try to make a connection with Ashfaq's this one, Razak Bhai's subscription, right? Next thing which we require, guys, virtual network gateway. एक क्या चाहिए हमको? Public IP. Did we acquire public IP? Yes, guys. Did we acquire public IP or not? While creating the virtual
Yes.
network
Yeah.
gateway,
Yeah. Yeah.
we did
Yeah.
acquire a public IP. So what is pending now out of 5? This one I said I don't need it as of now for this
Connection.
practical connection. So let's go ahead and do the connection. To make the connection, you'll have to go to any of the VNet first. And Razak bhai, you will be doing this on your VNet when we are connecting each other. So as of now, I'm connecting these two, right? So you don't do anything as of now. So I go to Tsoft Virtual Network Gateway, click on connection. Let me open it side by side. It will be easier for you to understand how is it working. Here I will open, sorry, Tsoft, and here I will open UT-Kloud. Okay. If it is not visible clearly, let me know. I will expand it. But I'm doing this so it will be easier to understand for you. I am here. Look, keep your eye here. Okay, you will understand when am I working on UT-Kloud and when am I working on Tsoft. Right. So I go to Tsoft first and I click on connections. There, like we clicked on VNet pairing, here we have to click on connections. Clear, guys? Still here? Click on add. Now, while adding, you'll have to select your subscription, current resource group. What am I connecting here? Am I connecting VNet to VNet, or am I connecting site to site or express route? So it's definitely not the express route. Okay? Am I connecting
VNet to
site to
VNet.
site? Yes, site to site कब होगा? When I have a subscription and a tenant in some other person has a subscription or a tenant, वो एक अलग site होगी. This is literally a site जो हम बोलते हैं ना काम work site, वो site होगी. It could be on-prem, it could be Azure, it could be AWS, GCP. When I'm doing that, that is your site to site. और उस case में I will require your local network gateway. As of now, I don't need it. But what are we doing here? We are connecting VNet to VNet using VPN. We're not doing VNet pairing. We're doing VNet to VNet. ठीक है. Establish bidirectional connectivity. Yes. Obviously, I wanted both. Otherwise, I can come here और यहाँ से connection establish कर दूं मैं, and then I come here यहाँ से कर लूं. Otherwise, if I select here, वो वहां पर भी हो जाएगा. ठीक है. First connection name. So this connection I am calling as Tsoft to UT-Kloud. This is what I'm naming it. Second connection. Which is the second connection, guys? UT-Kloud to Tsoft. दोनों तरफ से connectivity होनी चाहिए, right? Select the region. I selected the region. Click next. Now, select your virtual network gateway. First virtual network gateway. So, which is my first virtual network gateway? Look at this. Where am I?
Tsoft.
Here
TNG.
it is, right? So, I go ahead, select Tsoft. Then here I select UT-Kloud. Will I be able to select Tsoft again? No, right? It has been already selected. You cannot make a connection with same VNet. And if I go here and if I don't do bidirectional, let's do the bidirectional as of now. If I don't do the bidirectional, I'll have to set up here also. Let's say if it comes here, ठीक है, यहाँ पर आ गया, then this is a shared key. Who will create this? Whoever is performing the practical for the first time, that person or that team or that company will do this. It has to be minimum 8 digit. It can be anything. As of now, I'm taking whatever I'm taking, not sharing it with you. Okay. Same thing. I'll have to do it here. IKE version, right? This is your internet protocol. It is your encryption. You don't have to worry what is it exactly, कैसे काम करता है, क्या करता है. IKE version 2, let it be. बस याद रखना है because same thing you have to do here. Rest everything, leave it. Azure IP, private IP, enable broader gateway protocol, IPsec connectivity करनी है नहीं करनी है, everything, NAT rules वगैरह सब कुछ छोड़ दो. ये NAT rules वगैरह तब काम में आता है. I told you when we have overlapping IPs वगैरह, that time we'll use it. But as of now, just leave it. Completely leave it. Understood, guys? आपको कितने settings हैं? You have to come here. Basic. If you're doing VNet to VNet, do this VNet to VNet. Give names to both of them. Select the region here. Click next. Select these. Create a shared key. Here you are creating a shared key and click on next and create. Okay, now it is establishing the connection. Let's see how much time it takes. This one won't take much time. It is just making the connection. Sometimes connection will take some time और यहाँ से pinging already शुरू हो जाती है. So it is still creating this one. Let's see. It's still creating the connection. Can you guys see? Did I make any changes here at UT-Kloud? No, but still, why is it coming
No.
here? Because here I selected bidirectional.
Bidirectional.
If you don't do that, you can still complete your practical. But आपको यहाँ एक बार करना पड़ेगा. Same चीज़ है यहाँ पर एक बार करना पड़ेगा. And that time you will have to share the key. This time I didn't have to share the key. If two of you are doing on the same subscription, etc., then you will have to share the key on the same subscription also. But now when I do with Razak bhai, when I do with him, I will have to share the key because there is no way I can do the bidirectional. यहाँ पे बैठे बैठे मैं किसी AWS और GCP या on-prem पे कर सकता हूँ क्या settings? This liberty I have only when I'm doing in Azure और सब कुछ एक इसमें है, एक subscription में है. तभी I can do it. Got it, guys? The moment it is in different tenant, etc., you can't do that. So it is still making the connection. So let's wait. Once it is being deployed, once deployed, these two machines should talk to each other. Look at this. One connection has been established. This connection has been established. And can you see? Can you see the ping, guys? If I select the connection, if I go to virtual network here, if I see the connection, this is how it looks. Though it shows it is still loading and unknown. Look at this. This is still updating, but machines ने ping करना शुरू कर दिया है. थोड़ी देर में ये जो है सब कुछ proper, healthy, synchronized वगैरह दिखाना शुरू कर देगा. So now my two virtual networks, they are talking to each other, but over the internet. The initial VNet pairing, what is the different VNet pairing which we had done? वो VNet pairing का पूरा communication जो है Azure network पे हो रहा था, Azure backbone network, which is obviously more secure, less cheaper compared to VPN. No public IP is needed, right? But there is a limitation, उसके connection का number of limitation है, then उसमें और सारे
5,000.
limitations है. Yes, 500, 5,000 नहीं, 500.
500.
Yes, it's 500 और दो चार और limitations उसमें छोटे मोटे आ जाते हैं. Hence, you may go ahead with VPN. Is it clear, guys, to everyone?
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is how you connect two virtual networks in the same subscription or same this one using your VPN. We have done this already using VNet pairing. This is how we do it using VPN. Now I am going to let this get connected first, and then I'm going to delete all the connections, and now we will establish a connection with Razak Bhai's subscription, which is indifferent. I don't have any idea about it. I have no control over it. I cannot do the configuration sitting here. जैसे मैंने Tsoft पे बैठ के यहाँ पर ये कर लिया, right? We cannot do such thing. So I'm going to delete one of it completely, and one I will use to connect with Razak Bhai's subscription. So are you ready, Razak Bhai?
Yes.
Okay. So very first thing, let me start deleting this. I'm only deleting the connections, guys. Okay. I'll delete UT-Kloud or I'll delete Tsoft. One of these. Okay, I'll delete Tsoft. Let me delete Tsoft. I'm only deleting the connection at both ends. And why am I doing this? Just to avoid the confusion. Otherwise, you can have multiple connection. ऐसा नहीं कि मैंने एक connection बना दिया तो अब एक और connection नहीं होगा. Right? I can have this connection and I can have also a connection with him, like VNet pairing. But to avoid the confusion, मैं यहाँ पर connection कर रहा हूँ. Otherwise, you can have multiple connections. ठीक है, let's say if the connection is deleted. जैसे connection delete होगा, what will happen here, guys? Can you see? Pinging बंद हो गया है, and then it is giving some error. So let's wait. It is deleting. This is deleting. And now what am I going to do? Because ये बहुत ही ज़्यादा resource खाता है. And Tsoft we do not require it. So what should I do? Very first thing, guys. जैसे ही मेरा practical हो गया है, I will go ahead and delete everything. यहाँ पर जितना कुछ है ना, ये virtual network gateway सबसे ज़्यादा resource खाने वाला है. So I'll go ahead and I'll select this and I will delete everything. यहाँ पर आना है, delete everything. Got it, guys? Is it clear to everyone? सब कुछ
Yes.
delete कर देगा ये.
Yes.
In my case, I have created a resource group temporary, so I will delete the resource group itself. You don't delete your resource group, otherwise you won't have a resource group to practice. People who have subscription level of access, it is easy कि resource group को delete कर दो और फिर से बना दो. ठीक है, now it is being deleted. I will close this window completely. उसमें मेरा machine भी चला गया, Tsoft का सब कुछ चला गया. I don't need it now. Fine. Now what is the task? The task is to connect my machine with Ashfaq Bhai's machine. What is your machine's IP now, Ashfaq?
Mike.
Yes, your machine's IP.
Okay. It's 52.184.166.
No, guys, what is the
dot zero.
confusion? Ashfaq, if I had to ping your public IP, अगर मैं उसको
Okay.
आपका public IP
I'm
use
so
करना
sorry.
होता तो हमको VPN वगैरह करना ही नहीं पड़ता,
नहीं
right?
नहीं. Sorry.
Yes. No, that's okay, but understand the concepts. इंटरव्यू में
Sure.
कभी ये नहीं होना चाहिए, राइट? ये क्लियर होना चाहिए कि व्हाई आर वी डूइंग, ये सब कर क्यों रहे हैं, वीपीएन वीनेट पेयरिंग वगैरह, बिकॉज वी वांट द प्राइवेट नेटवर्क्स टू कम्युनिकेट विद ईच अदर. पब्लिक तो वैसे भी, मेरा पब्लिक आईपी आपका पब्लिक आईपी, दे विल बी एबल टू पिंग ईच अदर डायरेक्टली. नो वीनेट पेयरिंग, नो वीपीएन, नथिंग इज नीडेड. व्हाई? क्योंकि इंटरनेट जो है, वैन जो है, वो अपने आप में एक नेटवर्क है. दे आर इन वन नेटवर्क, और दे आर ऑलरेडी इन वन नेटवर्क, राइट? ओके, सो व्हाट्स योर आईपी एड्रेस?
Yes. just a moment. मेरा बस वो नेट टूल्स का जो ये है वो कमांड बस ये हो रहा है,
So do it, then
इंस्टॉल
you'll
हो रहा
get
है.
your IP address. Otherwise, you won't be able
आईपी
to.
कॉन्फ़िग. श्योर. हाँ, मैंने परफॉर्म कर दिया.
Okay,
सो इट्स 10.0.0.4.
okay. Now my IP address is 192.168.0.4. Now try pinging from your end and let me know if it is
श्योर.
pinging.
ओके.
Should it ping, guys, by the way?
नो.
No, right? He's sitting somewhere else. He has his own subscription. He has his own network. I'm sitting somewhere else. We have no connectivity here as of now. So did you ping?
नो. Sohail bhai, could you please repeat your IP?
198,
Okay.
160, sorry, 192, 168,
Okay.
0.4. It is shown on my screen as well.
0.4. Yes.
Did you ping?
यस. बट यहाँ पे वो पिंग अगर मतलब सेम उबंटू में क्या होता है कि अगर पिंग नहीं हो रहा है तो फिर वो कंटिन्यूअसली वो कमांड को चलाते रहता है, लेकिन एक ही मतलब शो करवा के वो हो गया है.
So that means it is not pinging. If it is pinging, you'll get the replies. What do you see on your screen?
ओके.
Something like this, which what I see on my screen.
जस्ट मोमेंट.
Look at my
यस.
screen.
सेम सेम.
Yeah. So this means
यस.
we are not pinging each other. Ping होगा तो वो replies आना
ओके.
शुरू हो गए, and it will be continuous ping. Okay. So
ओके.
obviously it will not ping. Now we have to connect your network and my network, right? So what will I do? I'll go to my network. यहाँ पर मैं आ गया. I'll go to virtual network gateway because that is the method which we are going to use एक दूसरे से connect करने के लिए. I'll go to
ओके.
UT-Kloud virtual network gateway. Tsoft में delete कर रहा हूँ. I'll go to connection. You can do the same thing. Follow the same things, please.
श्योर.
Are you here on your virtual network gateway and connections?
यस, आई एम ऑन वर्चुअल नेटवर्क गेटवे.
Click on connections.
सेटिंग्स कनेक्शन. यस.
Do you see any
देन
existing connection?
नो.
Click on add.
ओके.
Select your subscription. Select your resource group. What is the connection type, guys? We are doing here. This is it VNet to VNet peer connection now?
नो. दिस
No,
टाइम
no,
दैट्स
it's
Site
site to
site
It's
to
a
site.
site.
site to site, right? So it is going to site to site IPsec. Now I'm going to give some name. I'll again call it as UT-Kloud to our systems. Fine. My wish, any name I can give, doesn't matter. Then I'm selecting my uh, region. If I select East US or any other region here, look at this. If I can get my virtual network gateway. Can I get this, guys? I'm selecting East US, and where is it? My virtual network gateway कहाँ पर है?
Australia East.
Australia East. I will be able to select this, but कहीं ना कुछ issue मुझको definitely देगा. So it's always better that you select the same region. Otherwise, technically it is possible. सिर्फ connection की बात कर रहा हूँ मैं, ठीक है? Otherwise, normal practice etc. हम हमेशा इसको उसी region में रखेंगे जहां पर हमारा virtual network ये है. वर्चुअल नेटवर्क है जहां पर हमारा वर्चुअल नेटवर्क गेटवे है, उसी में हमेशा रखेंगे, which is our Australia East. So I'm going ahead with Australia East. Are you done with these settings?
यस.
Select next. Select your virtual network
यस, आई हैव
group,
सेलेक्टेड.
right? You selected. Now it is asking for local network gateway. Guys, can you see this? Local network gateway.
यस.
Now what is it? We don't have one. ठीक है, यहाँ पर है नहीं. So how to create? I will show. But before that, let's see. First thing, that is the third component which you need. ठीक है, अगर वो
लोकल नेट।
वीनेट टू वीनेट करना है तो जरूरी नहीं है, बट जैसे ही अगर मुझको किसी और के साथ करना है, वीनेट भी क्यों ना हो, बट किसी और टेनेंट के साथ करना है, देन आई विल रिक्वायर लोकल नेटवर्क गेटवे. नाउ व्हाट इज अ लोकल नेटवर्क गेटवे? In this one you can understand. Now this is my virtual network, guys. This is my subnet जहां पर मेरी machines है. These are my machines. This is my gateway subnet. और ये मेरा virtual network gateway, which is fine. यहाँ तक सब कुछ ठीक है. Now when I was doing VNet peering, I was able to select the other virtual network gateway, है ना. Other virtual network gateway का public IP क्या है, वो सब. How did I give it to this? इस वाले virtual network gateway को कैसे पता चला कि इस virtual network gateway का IP क्या है, etc. Because I was able to select that drop down में, if you remember, मैंने वहां पर select किया था दोनों, right? And they were able to communicate, they were able to fetch the information from each other. ये resources दोनों भी same subscription में है, so I just had to give the name and it was able to fetch the information. But now I am sitting here at UT-Kloud. Will I have any access on Razak bhai subscription कि मैं उसका information fetch कर लूं? No, right? But I need his IP address. मुझको उनका public IP address चाहिए ना. When I'm saying that this is my gateway, this example again, when I say this is my gateway, router gateway, ठीक है, I'm sending a request to someone here, तो मुझको इसका public IP address तो चाहिए, because when my request is here, यहाँ पर रुकी है, I should know कि जाना कहाँ पर है, so I should know इसका public IP address. Once it is here, right, तो उसी के बाद ये routing होगा यहाँ पर कहीं, तो इसका public IP मुझको कहीं ना कहीं चाहिए, मेरे रिकॉर्ड में मुझको देना पड़ेगा public IP इसका, right? So that public IP and उनका network space वो सब मैं दूंगा अपने local network gateway में. This is how it looks. This is the actual icon of it. By the way, this is Visio, guys. Yeah, this your architect team will use to diagram. इसी literally इसी तरह से diagram आता है आपको. See, this is how you get it. Now imagine अगर इसको देख के भी अगर आप deploy नहीं कर सकते हो, then there's a serious question. Why a company would pay you 15, 16, 17 lakhs per annum, right? जो आप ये देख कर भी नहीं कर सकते हो. Now if I share a copy of this, you guys should be able to implement this as it is, right? अब और उसके साथ साथ मैं आपको ये steps तो नहीं दे सकता हूँ, as in training मैं दूंगा, right? I will give it to you, but your architect team, they are not going to give, they expect कि इतना आपको पता होना चाहिए. That is the gap we are trying to fill here. This is what you get from email or ticketing tool में attach होकर आता है कई बार, but this is the kind of diagram you get. और उसके नीचे भी काफी डिटेल्स होती है कि इसका आईपी एड्रेस क्या होगा, इसका आईपी एड्रेस क्या होगा, कौन सा सबनेट होगा, एक्सेट्रा. बहुत सारी डिटेल्स आती है. सो इट्स वेरी इजी. यू जस्ट हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड और इंटरव्यू में क्रैक करने के लिए बोलना आना चाहिए. ठीक है. सो दिस इज माय वर्चुअल नेटवर्क गेटवे. I want to connect this virtual network gateway to this virtual network gateway. So these two will be able to communicate with each other. But इसकी information मैं कहाँ पे fill करूँ? ये information मुझको fill करनी है मेरे virtual network में gateway में. So how would I do that? How will I do that? So I will do that using my local network gateway. See, what is it doing? It is representing the local network gateway. किसके local network gateway को represent कर रहा है ये?
T-Soft की.
Yes, I am at UT-Kloud. This is my UT-Kloud virtual network gateway. I need this information to be fed here. So I am using local network gateway, and this local network gateway, it is representing Tsoft local network gateways. In similar manner, this is Tsoft's virtual network gateway, and he also wants my information. So he needs one representation of this virtual network gateway. So if you see, इसका public IP मैंने यहाँ पर डाला है, और इसका public IP मैंने यहाँ पर ये किया है. Got it, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
What about others, guys?
Yes.
Okay. Fine. So once this is done, let's go ahead, create a local network gateway. So I'll go ahead here and I'll type local network gateway. Create local network gateway. Click here. Razak bhai, you also have to create this. Okay, you are here.
Yes, I'm
Right click,
creating that.
make a duplicate one. Resource group, you can select any. There is no restriction, but I'm selecting UT-Kloud because that will be easier for me. Now here we have the restriction, guys. If I am in Australia East, if I select East US here, तो इस local network gateway को मैं use नहीं कर पाऊंगा. सो बहुत सारे रिस्ट्रिक्शन होते हैं, so इसलिए हमेशा बेटर है कि यू ऑलवेज यूज सेम वर्चुअल, जैसे भी जो सिमिलर टाइप के रिसोर्सेज होते हैं ना, यूज सेम रीजन, ट्राई टू यूज सेम रीजन. सो इफ आई सेलेक्ट ईस्ट यूएस हियर और मैं पूरा बना भी लूं तो यहाँ पर अपीयर ही नहीं होने वाला है, इट वोंट कम हियर. सो बेस्ट दैट आई विल सेलेक्ट माय सेम virtual network Australia East it was. Now I have to give the name यहाँ पर मैं थोड़ा मीनिंगफुल रखूंगा, बिकॉज दिस लोकल नेटवर्क गेटवे इज विल बी रिप्रेजेंटिंग रजाक भाई वर्चुअल नेटवर्क गेटवे, सो आई विल कॉल इट एज आवर सिस्टम local network gateway. Why? Because it is going to represent his virtual network gateway. Now IP address, the public IP address of your local network gateway. What should be the public IP address of my local network gateway, guys? Now look at this. Is it taking a name? Am I requesting an IP address here? Am I requesting an IP address here? Earlier मैं कुछ भी नाम देता वो ले लेता. Why? Because I was requesting the IP address और उस IP address का नाम मैं लिख रहा था. But am I requesting an IP address here, guys?
No.
It is
No,
asking me to
it's
enter the
that
value.
requirement.
Enter the value. Now, which public IP address will I have here?
Razak by machine.
Can you see? UT-Kloud will
Razak
have
by network.
T-Soft. So in this case, who's playing T-Soft? Razak bhai. This is not machine. Will machine have a public IP? हमने पिंग करने के लिए ले रखा है public IP. Otherwise, will you have a public IP? Will you have a public IP on your machine? Never.
No.
कहाँ public IP यूज किया है आपने रजाक भाई? In this whole practical, you selected one public IP. कौन से रिसोर्स पे किया है आपने? Forget the virtual machine. Virtual machine की public IP की बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ मैं. What were you creating जब आपने public IP यूज किया है? Anyone can answer, guys. Only not for Razak. Anyone.
Virtual
Gateway में
network, subnet.
virtual network get
No, no, guys. Don't get yes. Got the correct. Monir भाई, how subnet? Subnet पे कौन सा public IP यूज किया हमने?
No, no, sorry.
Yes, public IP subnet. There is no way subnet पे कोई यूज हो सकता है. Yes, we already got the. Razak भाई, are you
Private,
getting it? कहाँ यूज किया आपने
private
public IP?
subnet is
Razak भाई, can you hear me?
while creating virtual network.
Yes, I can.
Yes. So while creating your virtual network gateway, you remember you created one public IP? Yes, I would need that public IP here. Can you hear me, Razak?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, I need
Yes,
the public IP.
okay. I'll provide you that public IP.
You can duplicate the session one more time if you want.
Okay,
And
I got
Swatch.
my public IP. Yes,
yes,
I got
what
my
is it?
public IP. That is 52.184.185.8.
Are you sure this is not your machine's IP, right?
Yes, this is not my machine IP. This is virtual network gateway
Yes.
IP.
Now you will require my public IP
Yes,
of my
yes.
virtual network gateway. Right? So here it is.
Okay.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
What is my public IP?
1372.250.
13.72.251.
So please type in that public IP here.
Sure.
Are you following the same screen?
Yes.
Okay. Type it here. Let me know once done.
Yeah, sure. Can someone
I'll read
please
it. I'll
tell
read
me
it.
that IP? Yes, thank you so much.
13.72
72. Okay.
13.72.251.62.
Okay. Dot 62. 13.72.251.62. Yes, I
Yes.
got the.
Now what I need is your address space. Now what is address space? कहाँ मिलता है address space?
Address
virtual
space.
network.
Sorry, where do we get address space, guys?
On VNet.
Net पे
VNet पे. तो what do you think किसका VNet की बात कर रहा हूँ मैं, अगर अभी मैंने
मेरे
ये
Razak
Razak
yes,
by
but
VNet.
रजाक भाई का कौन सा VNet? Which
Our
particular VNet?
system
Yes, वो VNet जिसके ऊपर आपका ये वर्चुअल नेटवर्क गेटवे बना हुआ है, राइट? आपका जो वर्चुअल नेटवर्क गेटवे बना है रजाक भाई, उस
Yes.
VNet का मुझको ये चाहिए। सो ऑन सेम स्क्रीन यहाँ पर आपको दिख जाएगा कि ये किस VNet का हिस्सा है। सो यू गो हियर
Yes.
and give me the address space of
Space. Right.
that
Okay.
VNet,
Sure.
and here it is mine.
Sure.
I'm pinging it to you.
Sure.
192.168.0.0.16 ये मेरा address space है. I have messaged it. You can
Yes.
message yours,
Yes.
or you can read it if you want.
I have shared my
Great. So it is
address.
10.0.0.16, right?
16. Yes.
And what you will put is, I'm just showing it to you. मेरे screen पे जो मैं कर रहा हूँ, this is what you have to do.
Yes, I have.
Got it?
Yes.
Okay, now I am putting yours. This is done. I'll go
Yes.
next. Border gateway protocol, obviously no. And then create it. Once it is created, we are going back to our screen.
Sure.
Let me know once it is created.
Okay.
Now I'm not sure हमको directly यहाँ दिख जाएगा या we'll have to come back basic से फिर से आना पड़ेगा. But normally you create a local network gateway पहले से ही. But I wanted to show you the difference between making a connection using VPN between VNet to VNet और अलग VNet पे. This won't take much time. इतना ज़्यादा time नहीं लगता है. So this will be created immediately. Though we have only 7 minutes left, guys. अगर ये नहीं होता है, so we'll have to extend for 5-10 minutes. Right? But I feel हो जाएगा. Is
Yes.
it being created at your end also?
That is not deploying.
Did you click on create?
Yes. Yes.
So it
So
should be
now that
deploying
has
there.
been deployed. Yes. Now that has been the deployment has been
Completed?
completed now.
Fine. Then
Yes.
come here. Come back to this page where we were creating the connection.
Yes.
Go to basic. इसको close कर दो. फिर से refresh करना पड़ेगा एक page. ठीक है. Come to
Okay.
connection again. Refresh it. Click on add. Let's do it a little bit faster. तो एक recording में आ जाएगा. It will be easier for you to refer it in future. ठीक है. आपका resource group select कर लो. यहाँ पर site to site
Yes.
select कर लो. You give any name whatever you like. I'm calling it as UT-Kloud. ठीक है. UT-Kloud to our system. This is what I'm calling it. I'm keeping region Australia East. You
East.
can take yours, whatever you have. Then I'm selecting my virtual network gateway, जिससे connectivity मुझको आपसे करानी है. And then I am selecting the local network gateway. Are you on this page, Razak bhai?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now the shared key I'm using is 1 2 3 4 5 6 8 9. Are you done till here?
Yes.
I key version 2, let it be. बाकी सब as it is रहने दो. You don't create it now. ठीक है. And connection
Okay.
mode, everything as it is. I am creating it first. You don't create it. Why? Why am I asking
Okay.
you not to create it as of now? What do you think? What is the reason?
It may conflict the IP
Okay.
address.
नहीं नहीं. IP एड्रेस कैसे conflict होगा? हम साथ में बना ले, बाद में
Public
बना ले.
public
Public कैसे conflict होगा? Is
Key
there any?
लगेगा ना वो.
There is no possibility you can conflict in IP address, public IP address. Possible ही नहीं. Why? Because they are assigning it to you. Yes, this shared key ये मैंने दे तो दी है, but it is not yet generated. So when he uses
Okay.
that, वो यहाँ पर मैच होने वाले नहीं है. तो I'll have to create mine first. By the way, this is the page. ये वाला स्क्रीनशॉट जो है ना, आप नॉर्मली उठाकर दे देते हो आपके दूसरे टीम को कि हाँ हमने ये बनाया है. Now look at this और आप बना लो. So they will know which protocol did you use and what shared key you have used. इस तरह से and which connection type you have used. So I'm creating it. Once mine is created, Razak bhai, this is done. Then you
Okay.
click on create. Did you get it, Munir?
Sure.
IP conflict कैसे होगा? He is
Yes,
dealing
I
in
got
10 वाला range. I am dealing in 192 वाला range. Public IP, there is no way कोई ये हो सकता है. I think Sunil answered that. Yes. I want him to wait ताकि वो मेरा जो key मैंने share किया ना, वो key at least यहाँ register तो हो जाए. We will do both at the same time और वो key यहाँ पर register ही नहीं होगा. So let's wait. This one will also not take much time. But you guys, when you guys are doing it in Windows, तो वो firewall system बंद करने वाला step हमेशा रहेगा. Okay, don't forget that. Otherwise पूरा connection आप बना लोगे and then ping नहीं होगा. You will be worried कि क्या हो गया. पूरा system जाके check करोगे, ये सब करोगे and firewall भूल जाओगे ना, तो ping नहीं होगा वो. Be it VNet pairing, be it VPN, कुछ भी हो, Windows में जब हो तो firewall आपको बंद करना है. It is still creating. So you don't click on create yet.
Yes.
We have only 3 minutes left, guys. And guys, I will not be assigning any task or homework for this because this was very detailed and self-explanatory one. And I would request all of you to go ahead and practice. You can click on create, Razak bhai.
Sure.
Okay. And let me know once it is done, completed.
Sure.
So guys, I'm not assigning any task. I am not writing any parameters for you. Now I leave it up to you. The best practice I would say, pair up. आप दो दो चार चार का ग्रुप बना लो चाहिए तो आई मीन इफ टू पीपल इफ पॉसिबल के दो कोई साथ में मिलकर कर सकता है अदरवाइज दो दो का बना लो चार का नहीं पॉसिबल है दो दो का बना लो यू डू वन साइड यू डू अनदर साइड राइट दैट्स हाउ इट विल वर्क दो से मेरा मतलब है नॉट द सेम सब्सक्रिप्शन अगर आप यहाँ पर बनाओगे if let's say for example Sam is creating one and Sohan is creating one, will they be able to do side to side?
No.
No.
Doesn't make any sense, right? So what I meant here that from here let's say from here Sonali and Ghazala you two can create, right? Sharmili and Shahrukh you can do create. From here Suraya and Deepak, example Sohan and Shoaib, whoever you want to, wherever you are comfortable. I'm not making any group, right? That's not school. You guys are mature enough, do that. Coordinate with each other on WhatsApp personally, however you want, however you like. And if no one is getting, किसी को कोई नहीं मिल रहा है, then you ping me, I'll do it for you. Is it still in progress, Razak bhai?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Tomorrow I am going to pick some other topic, guys. We are not repeating this, right? पूरा end to end बहुत अच्छे से हो गया है. Even if it is not start pinging, it's okay. We'll wait. मैं screenshot भेज दूंगा आपको. But this is all we have to do. पूरा 3 सेशंस के रिकॉर्डिंग में आ गया है. Watch it again. Practice it. If you're not getting someone to practice, let me know. I'll tell you the time. We will practice together. उससे पहले
Sohail
VNet.
bhai,
Yes.
it is
Completed?
now completed. Yes.
Okay. Did you ping? Is it pinging
Yes,
from
I
your
had
end?
yes.
Okay. For some reason, it is not pinging from my side. May take some time,
No,
but
yes. It is
is
also not
not
pinging
pinging.
from my
It may
side.
take some
Yes.
time. It takes some time.
Okay.
Establish वगैरह होने में time लगता है. But our recording session will be finished, guys. Session will stop now. Once it starts pinging, I'll share you the screenshot. But that's all you have to
Okay.
do. That's all you have to do. Okay. So do the VNet pairing
Okay.
first, खुद में, and then do the side to side with someone. Tomorrow we'll pick up some new topics. See you guys at tomorrow 11 a.m.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
all
guys,
right.
if anyone
Thank
has any
you.
doubt, any question, anything, please let me know. You can ping me on WhatsApp, etc. Please watch all recordings as well. Go through the questions as well. इसके भी मैं questions भेज देता हूँ आप लोगों को express route वगैरह में difference. I'll share some answers as well. Right? Please go through that properly. Okay, guys, and see you tomorrow.